right, guys. As you can see, we're here in the lobby of 3101 North Davis, and there is Hope Rehabilitation Living Facility. We have with us quite a few of our friends. I call them friends because they're our friends. And we're here to accommodate them in any way that we can, with showers, with feeding, with drug and alcohol counseling, mental health evaluation and therapy, woodshed, gardening, culinary arts. We have a host of incentives to help rehabilitate individuals that are ready to get to the next level. Y'all excuse me, I'm a little tongue-tied this morning, but we're going to make it. Okay, so we're also feeding. So guys, we're here. We're going to walk around a little bit. If you want to follow me, we'll show you around a little bit. We got right here to my right, we got two functioning bathrooms. You got your water fountain. Use the restroom here. We got your sinks. Let me take you to one of my favorite spots right here.
Hey.
This is one of my favorite spots right here. This is the chapel. We're working on it right now.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, so you gotta get the chapel. We're getting it situated now. Also, it's gonna be / cafeteria.
Okay.
Where you can eat and
you got food behind you?
Yes, that's bread. Some of our bread, overflow, if you will.
I get it.
Bread that we have. So we got tons of food that has come in. The community has been amazing. I'm so excited.
That's good, man.
Yeah. We'll keep our cleaning supplies.
Okay. Make sure you can.
Place sanitized and clean. Yes, and this is our area where they come in and be assessed.
Okay.
They sit at the desk, explain what their needs are, what they need to get accomplished, what they're trying to do. And we have someone to talk to them.
Are you going to be one of the counselors, like the one specifically talking to people?
All counseling.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. Yep.
And have you had a lot of people come to you personally about like drug and alcohol addiction?
Yes, a lot of people. This is our kids' room. This is where the kids will come and do little activities, and they'll come in and hang out. And yes, we got Lena right here. She doing her thing.
Doing the thing.
Yes, indeed. Let me show you the kitchen right here. This is another one of my favorite spots. As you can tell, looking at my stuff.
It's okay, man. We all love to eat every now and then.
Absolutely. All right, this is our kitchen. Make sure you remember those drinks in those freezers, man, so they don't bust.
Oh, got a lot of veggies.
We'll put them in there just want to get cold for the
Okay. Do we have any cold already? So we got, we got nice.
Like that you got a kitchen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cook
We got
if you
two
need
kitchens, actually.
2 kitchens.
Yes. We got 8 restrooms. Yeah. We have a gourmet chef that actually comes out 2 times a week.
Yeah?
On Tuesdays and Fridays, and cook Italian food and cook soul food, whatever we need. He's been very generous, to.
Yeah, just to help y'all out.
Yes, absolutely. So this is my office.
Hey.
We're still working on it, getting it situated. A few things we got to get done in here, but for the most part, this is where I'm at, man. And meet individuals who want to discuss partnering or want to discuss ways that they can join the program or be a part of the team. So we come in here and talk. I do a lot of mentoring in here as well. Have a lot of mothers that come and their sons may be in a troubled situation, and they want to talk about ways I can help mentor them. So that's been very, very helpful, I feel, in our community, because we have a lot of our African American brothers who really need that guidance, that structure, someone to kind of help them see their way through. So
sometimes people just need to know that there's a better path than what they're working on, because sometimes people think that the only path that they're great for is the one that they're on.
That's right. Absolutely.
And it's nice to open up people's minds so that they know.
Absolutely. And it's sad because a lot of times, young people are surrounded by negativity, in their communities, and when you're pressured to, feel like, okay, selling drugs is what's happening, or carrying a gun is what's happening, and if you don't do it, you're gonna get bullied, and that's a lot of cases in our city. So I want to change that narrative. I want people to see, okay, you can be still cool and collect
and do all what you want to do.
Right things, So
look,
it's a blessing, absolutely.
Yo, Rubber Duckies, what is up? So on this episode of Smoke and Chat with Dre, we're actually going to do No Smoke, Just Chat with Caleb Houston. He is the founder of the Hope Foundation. Tell us a little bit more about that. What is the Hope Foundation?
Okay, There is Hope. It's actually a safe haven that we've created to help those that are struggling with drug addiction, mental health, homeless veterans, alcoholics, anyone that is dealing with depression, anxiety, any type of issues such as that, even individuals that may be dealing with things financially. We want to provide an area to give them a hand up to get to the next level.
How did the Hope Foundation start? Like, what was your inspiration behind it?
There is Hope is actually started last year. I started at the graffiti bridge, fighting
Oh
against
yeah, I was out there.
injustice and
Yeah.
yes, inequality in America, and I seen how much us taking a stand made a difference.
It did. It really changed some stuff.
Absolutely, we were able to get the Confederate monument removed and really made an impact in the community in a positive way. Changing that narrative, letting people understand that, we can make a difference. We can speak up and speak out, and so that's what we did. And as I branched out into the community, I was started originally with the Kyle Project, my brother Kyle Cole, and then I started There Is Hope. There Is Hope started with Sally Hurricane. After Sally Hurricane, we encountered a lot of individuals that were unable to get to where they were feeding at, where they were giving food out at. And so we took it upon ourselves to go out and deliver the food to different families. We delivered food to over 300 families during that time. And also we did a community unity event. That event brought out the mayor of Pensacola, Lumen May, who's a commissioner here. Also a lot of the elected officials came out, and the community of Pensacola themselves came out to support. Then we did a trunk or treat for the kids, gave out tons of candy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we did quite a few things. We did a Thanksgiving feeding for
And
the
Christmas.
community. Yes,
And you did something for Christmas.
giveaway. So that right there, when I seen how much God had my foot on the gas, I said, hey, I got to keep pushing. We got to make a difference and help as many people as we can. So after that, I told my team actually we were going to take a break until Easter. That didn't happen. So I seen this idea on Facebook concerning the Conestoga huts, and my mission was to get out to help the homeless and help those that were struggling. And so what we started doing is building the huts. And at the time, we had an individual who proposed to us a land that we could they were going to deed to us, but unfortunately things didn't work out there.
Okay.
So that same individual got us this building, almost 14,000 square feet, and we took it from there and started renovating and cleaning, and we're still going to put the huts out on the property, but this will house way more than what
I was about to say, this is
housed in the huts.
And
yes.
honestly, during a hurricane,
Right,
you can put
right.
everybody in here.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
honestly, I got chills, man,
Yeah.
talking to you right now, because it's
Wow.
just, it's a blessing to have somebody who cares so much about the community, because some people don't need money. They
Right,
need
right.
guidance, because
That's
even if you were to give them $1 million, they would use it wrong
That's
and end
right.
up back in the same place.
Absolutely.
And I really appreciate you for teaching people how to get out of the situations that they're in.
Yes.
Did you experience anything like that, like homelessness or anything yourself?
Yes, I did. I actually experienced about 11 years of crack cocaine addiction.
Yeah, really?
Yeah,
I would never have thought that.
Yeah, I went through, I believe, to get to where God would have me to be today, and I believe that's what happened in my life. Many years I would ask God, why? Why am I getting high every day? $300-400 a day. I'm
Wow.
getting high. Yeah. I
Wow.
would manipulate people. I would lie to people. I would steal, rob, anything to get that drug. And I'm
That's
homeless
crazy.
many years. Yeah, so I encountered that, and I believe it was my season to crush, a crushing season, so that I can be who God called me to be internally. Having that humility, having that focus, having that drive and motivation to help others, even in spite of, because you run across all types of people.
Yeah.
You can give people $100 and give them
they'll-
a shower and give them clothes and give them food, and they'll still tell you ain't doing enough.
Yep.
And so
Always.
you run across things like that, and you have to just maintain. You have to.
I completely understand. Like, you got to take it everything with a grain of salt.
Right.
Because at the same time, not everybody's going to accept help. Like,
right.
everybody quote unquote wants help, but do they really? I think people just want to reap the benefits of health,
Yes,
but they don't
yes.
actually want to change or, you know, live correctly. So
And that's why I
get it.
always use the motto, you know, we're not giving a hand out, but a hand up
yes,
to
yes,
individuals
that's
that
what
want to change.
that's
Yeah.
what he said. I don't,
Yeah.
one of the guys said that.
Yeah, I think he's on my team. Yeah, I tell them that all the time because what I don't want people to do to think when you come into There is Hope Rehabilitation Living Facility that you're just here to just hang out and you're here to just get over and do your thing, you know. But you're here to grow. You're here to develop, you know, and I want change to be happening ongoing with individuals that come in here. And so that's why I had a short meeting this morning, just expressing to them the order of things.
I got one question for you because I did have some homeless people. They're not religious though. Are they still welcome here?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. One
I
thing
figured,
I tell the team
yeah.
is that, I tell them often, we're not going to cram Jesus down anyone's throat. We're going to let people be who they are. We want to encourage them, you know, to get to know Christ. But if they're not ready at that time, hey, we're not here to pressure them, you know.
I think I recommended you to somebody, and they were like, "But I don't believe in God." And it's like,
right.
It's not. Yeah, it's not just about that. It's,
right,
you know, I told him he's willing to help you get out of the hole you're in. You just got to also be willing to help yourself.
That's right. Because one thing I've learned over the years, you can't help anyone that don't want to help themselves. It's the truth. People, you know, it's a harsh reality. You know, you look at it. I know for me, you know, I had people to try to help me up and help me, but I wasn't ready. You know, you're spinning your wheels. You're like a hamster on the wheel, and so that's where we try to distinguish between those who are ready to take that step and those who are not. That's why we have a 10-day triage period where they kind of see if this is the step they want to take, because I don't want to waste any time, you know, because we got so many people that want change.
To help, want to change.
And so we want to, but although some people are not ready,
it's okay.
We're not going to push them away. We'll still feed them. We'll still help them.
Because that little bit of light that you're shining, it could affect them. It might not do anything today, but they might think about you next week and be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Caleb told me to get my life together, and it's time for me to get my life together.
That's right. Absolutely.
When did you make that step to, like, you know what, I'm not doing this no more? Or was it as easy as that, or did it take a little bit? It took. As I was saying, it probably took a little bit longer.
Yeah, it was a process. It was a process over years. I remember being incarcerated, and I did 18 months in the county jail. And like they say, that's hard time, you know. 18 months, and so during that time, you know, I remember I would pray, you know, and just ask God, Lord, I want change. You know, I'm tired of being in the same situation. I'm tired of, you know, burning bridges. I'm tired of living a life that is unproductive, you know. And so in time, I believe that God moved in his timing, you know, and brought about that change. So,
and he showed you what he needed to.
Absolutely. And so when I got out of jail the last time I went, someone gave me $500.
Yeah.
And to help me get on my feet. And I kid you not, I didn't use a dime to get drugs. I knew right then I was delivered. Yeah. Because I couldn't have $5 in my pocket
before it was gone.
Yeah, I was off to the races with $5.
I get it.
Yeah, God changed me at that time, and I knew. Just same thing with cigarettes. God delivered me recently from cigarettes. Yeah, he did it, and I went to the store 4 times with the intentions to buy a pack of Newports, and I didn't do it. I don't know. I get back home, I was like, I forgot again. I said, okay, look, God, you should.
I completely understand, man. I just stopped smoking cigarettes in June.
Wow.
And I just stopped vaping probably like 3 months ago.
Okay.
It's just, it was so nasty to me. No, I wanted to play the flute. And I literally couldn't.
Right,
I tried, and I was out of breath. So I was like, man, something gotta give. So it comes to a time, you're right, where you're just like, I want to do this for me.
Right.
And and there's no amount of you pushing on them that's gonna make that happen. It's just gonna merely come from the heart, and it's gonna come from the soul.
That's right. Absolutely.
So kind of wrapping up a little bit, is there anything that you wanted to tell the people, or just what word or message did you want to get out?
Well, I want to encourage people to understand something. I always use this analogy, and I was dealing with Peter when he was in the boat. And if you remember that scripture, some that may not, I'll kind of break it down to you. Peter was in a boat, and Jesus was walking on the water. And as he was walking on the water, Peter said, if it be you, and I'm paraphrasing, if it be you, bid me to come. And Jesus said one word, he said, come. And upon Peter hearing Jesus and paying attention to what Jesus said, Peter got out the boat and was able to do what Jesus said to do. This is how it is in our lives today. If we would just hear Jesus and stay focused on what he's telling us to do, not on what's going on around us, because that's what happened to Peter. When he got out the boat, he was doing what Jesus said. But as soon as the wind started moving, as soon as the water started, moving, he began to lose hope, lose faith, because he was focusing on the wind being boisterous. But what happened in that, what I got out of that is, that's how it is in our lives. The wind is there, and you're focusing on something that's not even really there.
Look.
So you think about it. Stop focusing on people. Stop focusing on opinions and thoughts. Do what you are purposed to do, and I promise you, if you just hear Jesus, if you would just come to Jesus, I promise you, your life will change forevermore. I love you, and God does too, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. Be blessed.